Right then guys, we start today's episode off on a bit of a nightmare. So last night, obviously yesterday we took the boat engine out. This morning, so last night we took the boat out on Derwentwater. I've got the jerry can and the boat engine full of petrol. It's in the van with me, and I thought, well, that's a bit dodgy. I couldn't really smell petrol, but I didn't want to wake up dead, so I decided last night to take it out of the van, tie it up in some black bags and just shove it under the van, and then remember to put it back in the van this morning. I woke up dying for the toilet, and there was literally a toilet around the corner, and if I don't have to poo in the van, I'm not gonna. So I've got up, started the van, drove off, drove over the boat engine and the jerry can. I've broke the jerry can, it's leaking, so now I've got to get rid of like 3 litres of petrol out of it. Nightmare. And I think I've broke the boat engine as well. I don't know, it's all sort of bust up. I think the jerry can on the boat engine's broke as well. I'm a nightmare, man. I can't believe it. As soon as I heard the crunch, I was like, you're an idiot, you're an idiot. So yeah, that was my morning. So now I'm at the place we're going to be launching the boat again. So we're just going to start from here. Hopefully it's going to be a good day. We're going to be dead baiting on Derwentwater. The only problem is a little bit windy today, so we'll see what's happening. Let's go launch this boat, shall we? This is the only place that I could find to launch the boat. This is where we came yesterday. I can't remember what it's called. The Moon and Sixpence is over there, so Google that, and then you got to go over the road to this little hut that's just behind this tree and pay £3.50, and they'll let you launch your boat from over here, and you can drive right down to water's edge, which is literally only there. I've been having a bad day, right? Up until right now, the guy in the hut was hilarious, I'm not even joking. Someone asked for a full Monty breakfast or something like that. He started getting undressed, he's hilarious. But anyway, I was like, I want to launch my boat here. He was like, yeah, no worries. Go park down there and just launch your boat. And I was like, okay. For free? He was like, yeah mate, don't worry about it. I was like, okay. And he was like, just park down there as well. I was like, what, for free? He was like, yeah. I was like, all right. So that's cheered me up a bit. What a sound guy. And here we are. We're gonna be launching it from here again. Absolutely amazing view. I'm just gonna leave the car here as well, no payment. That is great. It's a lot windier today. It's going to be freezing out on this water, you know. Let's go. Excuse me, buddy. Yeah. You wouldn't give me an hand just throwing that in water, would you? You don't need to go in the water. I just don't want to drag it off a thingy, that's all.
Right,
just here.
Try my best. I've got a bad arm, like, but I can
oh, it's not heavy, don't worry. Appreciate it. Yeah, no, she's not heavy. I just didn't want to drag it off at thingy. I'll end up with an hole in it. That'll do it there. Smashing, yeah. Are you sure, yeah? Appreciate it, buddy. Thank you very much. Right, I'm back to having a terrible day. I've just drove over my dead baits. They're ruined. Come on, boat. Deary me, I'm surprised she hasn't set on fire. Oh, God. Woo! Look at that over there. Right, a little bit of float fishing to start with. I'm gonna have to run it dry. This is one thing I don't get right. I get sort of seasick. I don't get to where I'm gonna throw up and stuff, but like the constant swell just makes me feel ill. But when I'm on my own boat, in control, I've never felt ill once. Not once. There's the maggots. Which is nuts. She smells funny. Always head into the wind, so if out goes wrong, I'm getting blown back to where I came from. Let's float. Oh, she's got a toe on her. Or is it just us that are moving? I don't know. I think it's got a toe on it. How have I managed to drive over my dead baits? I don't believe it. Don't believe it. The guy was like, just move van a bit closer to the wall. I was like, yeah, alright. I put the dead baits down and drove straight over them. Got to come out of here, out of that swell. She's got a good old half a metre swell on her today, man. What's all that about? Float fishing isn't the easiest thing to do when you're here. Keep getting it stuck on the boat. I'd say I was unprepared, but I was prepared. And then just 1 second you don't think about something and bang. Ruins all day. That sun's red hot. I might go fish near the pier, near the dock, actually. I just get everything right, everything's perfect. Weather turns up. This wind's a nightmare. I know you can't really like feel it or hear it because I've got the windshield on, but it's lapping over the boards on the thing. Yesterday was perfect. There's always something. I really didn't want to go lure fishing. I knew deadbaiting would do it. Might have to get the lures out. Go for a drive back out there. Look at this, I've just floated here. Look at that lure there, look. It's just come off. How about that? I'll leave it there, I'll get it on way back. I've give up. It's too windy. Just gonna let the wind guide me into shore. I did a full loop round that island, a single bite. Way too windy. Excuse me. Excuse me. Wouldn't mind just help me drag this up bank, would you? I just don't want to drag it on rocks, that's all. It's not too heavy. Cheers, buddy. No, just here. Yeah, I'll do it. Appreciate it. Thank you. The entire van reeked. Can you see the hole? I drove over it. Nightmare. Look at the clip. Look at the state of this. I've dragged it down the road. I've bust all the things. The fuel cans broke. I'm an idiot. That was the biggest nightmare I've ever dealt with in my life. I've just had to cut some carpet out the back of the van because it was soaked in petrol and it just stunk. I've had to put the petrol can in 3 bin bags, and for safety I've fully emptied the boat engine, ran it dry, put that in 2 bin bags, tied it up. I'm going to go see if a garage will take this petrol off me, because I can't have that. It's just been a nightmare. There was like a metre swell. The wind was awful. I'm just going to go do some normal fishing tomorrow. I'm going to go feeder fishing somewhere and just have a nice, calm, relaxing day. It's going to be great. Let's go see if we can get rid of this petrol. Right then guys, that garage took the petrol straight off me. He was like, yeah, I'll have it, don't you worry. He was like, okay. I'm such an idiot, man. The first thing I said to myself last night was, do not drive over the petrol can in the morning. And what do? Drive straight over the petrol can. Nightmare. Won't living with that, man, so I might not actually suffocate myself tonight, which is good. And with that guys, we're out of here. We're off to forgot what it's called. Windermere is where I'm going. Never fished it, don't know where to fish it, don't know how to fish it, but we're gonna try, as always. Fingers crossed I can catch a couple of fish. I think I'm just going to do some feeder fishing. The day after that I'm going to go to Derwentwater again, because I had a good day there last time, but that was in summer, so we'll see what happens. Let's get down there. Look at that. Right guys, I've turned up to the first park up that it said on the map. The van is there, look. But on here, blah blah blah, no overnight staying, blah blah blah. No good. So I found another one, can't see where I'm going. I'm going to drive to that, see what happens. Let's go. I don't know why, but I had a weird feeling about that car park. It was just completely in the middle of nowhere. I don't know. It's the only place I've stayed on this trip that just felt a little bit weird, you know what I mean? So I don't know. So I drove off. And now, look at this. I'm parked at the back of this hotel right here. Absolutely beautiful little hotel right there. Don't know if you can see it. There's a little light there. That's another motorhome. Absolutely perfect. So I feel a lot safer. Like I say, there's a big hotel there. Beautiful hotel. So this is going to be a great place to get me head down for at night, man. Let's get it back, shall we, and edit this video.
Thanks for watching the video, guys. If you enjoyed it, I'd really appreciate you going down below, smashing that like button. Also, maybe consider subscribing, and I'll see you in the next episode.